They may not look like much, but these green boxes hide a veritable treasure trove. They're stocked full of second-hand books, old editions of magazines, maps and pictures you can take back home as a unique souvenir. They're a firm fixture here along the Seine, and they are without doubt a symbol of the city's literary culture. This is Europe's largest open-air book market, and it represents a tradition that goes back hundreds of years. But as Paris is gearing up to host the 2024 Olympic Games, the booksellers here fear that a new dark chapter in their history is about to unfold.
We have learned that we were supposed to move the boxes away. We feel very bad and angry, and we don't understand, and we think that's some sort of idea that someone had in his office, not realizing what it means to remove those boxes that are very heavy, and most of them are old, and we don't understand how they're going to do that with, I think it's like 600 boxes.
Security around the opening of the Games has been cited as the issue. In a letter from the Paris Police Authority, the booksellers were told the removal of their boxes was essential. Hundreds of thousands of spectators are expected to line the river's edges to watch the opening ceremony, where more than 100 boats carrying athletes from across the world are due to float down the Seine, and the police want to clear the area as much as possible. The bouquinistes say they're being erased, calling the order by the Paris police an affront to the history and soul of the city. And people in Paris, it seems, agree.
You always see these booklet areas and cards and artists all through this particular street. So if they were removed, that takes part of Paris away, I think.
But if there's like other thing for security to be done, instead of moving them, there's more trouble here in Paris before like annoying these type of people, you know, doing their job. That's part of the culture. I think it's a good thing for the tourists to see the bouquinistes here.
I think it's a bit unfair because they've always been there, and they make money. People love them. They sell vintage things that you can't find elsewhere in little shops. So I think it's a bit unfair that they are asking them to leave just for the Olympics.
Michel has been working here for several years. He tells me his main concern is over the fragility of many of the boxes.
We have boxes that are very old, first of all, and if we move them, they're going to break. They're going to break for sure. You see right here, you can notice that the wood is rotten, as I said, and it's moved. And when we move the whole scene, it's going to break. We are afraid.
The booksellers have found support in the form of the Paris City Hall. It's offered to pay for the removal and the reinstallation of the boxes, as well as making any repairs needed. But the association which represents the booksellers says that could cost over £1 million. Laurent, like many other booksellers, is refusing to budge.
Removing those boxes away, that's really nonsense for us, so we're going to fight. The security threat comes from the fact of having hundreds of thousands of people here on the side of the Seine, so we don't understand why they're targeting us. I mean, they should protect us, not target us.
It seems this story isn't quite yet finished. Charlotte Dubenskij in Paris for GB News.